All right, let's talk about something that drives every single one of us crazy. The slow, painful, and weirdly expensive death of our charging cables. You know that feeling, right? That moment your connection to everything just dies. I mean, seriously, how many times have you grabbed your phone charger and found it's all bent out of shape, frayed, or just not working anymore? It's a constant headache in our always-on world.
And that, right there, is what we're calling the cable conundrum. It's this ridiculous cycle of buying a new cable, watching it slowly fall apart, and then having to buy another one all over again.
So let's get into the specifics, the usual suspects. You've got the classic bending right at the connector, the messy tangling from just tossing it in your bag, the connector itself just straight up breaking, and of course, my personal favorite, the slow, sad frame that shows all the wires inside. These are basically the four horsemen of cable apocalypse. And you might think, oh, it's just a cable, but it really adds up. Every broken one is more money out of your pocket and the wasted time of having to go find a replacement. It's a tiny leak that can drain your wallet over time.
But what if you could actually stop that cycle? Let's dive into a really simple but kind of brilliant solution. Because honestly, the best fixes are often the easiest ones.
And here it is. Our source material points to this as the answer, a dedicated protector. Specifically, the Sounce Cable and Adapter Protector. It's designed to be like a little bodyguard for your tech accessories.
So what's the game plan here? Well, it's built to protect both the cable and the power adapter for those 18 and 20-watt iPhone chargers. By giving them some armor, it fights back against all those problems we just talked about. And the main goal? To make your gear actually last longer.
Okay, let's take a closer look at the design, because this is pretty smart. It's not just about slapping some tape on the end. This thing is actually designed for full coverage and to handle the mess of everyday life.
And when you put them side by side, the difference is, well, it's night and day. Your naked cable is just out there, getting scraped up, tangled, and putting all that stress on the connection point. But with the protector, it's shielded, it's organized, it's secure, and that all means it's going to live a much longer life. Now, here's the best part. Look how easy this is. You literally just wrap the spiral thingy around the cable itself, then you snap the little case onto the charging block. That's it. You're done. No tools, no glue, no frustration. And this gets to a really key point from the source material. This is a set it and forget it kind of deal. You put it on once, and it just stays there, quietly doing its job, keeping your cables safe and tidy every single day. But it's not only about being practical. This thing actually adds a whole layer of personalization to your tech. It's where function meets a little bit of fun. Just think about it for a second. With all these bright colors, you can actually find your cable in the bottom of your bag. Or if you're in an office or at home with other people, you immediately know which one is yours. Plus, since there's no sticky stuff involved, you can change it up or take it off whenever you want without leaving that gross, skunky residue behind.
So we've covered protection and personalization. Now let's look at the stuff it's made of, which is what makes it so tough and, surprisingly, so versatile.
The material here is PVC. That's polyvinyl chloride. Now, why does that matter? Well, it's kind of the perfect material for this job. It's strong enough to take a beating day after day, but it's also flexible enough to wrap around your cables without any trouble.
And here's where it gets really useful. Yeah, it's designed for iPhone chargers, but the source makes it clear that the spiral wrap can be used on a ton of other cables. Think about your USB cables, headphone wires, microphone cables, pretty much any wire that could use a little extra protection. So, when you boil it all down, what's the big idea here? It's not about buying more stuff, it's about being smarter with the stuff you already have. It's a tiny investment to protect the accessories you depend on literally every single day. And that kind of leaves us with a bigger question, doesn't it? Could a small, simple thing like a cable protector actually start to change how we think about our technology? Maybe move us away from this mindset where everything is disposable and towards a future where we take care of our things and make them last. What do you think?